Yo, what's going on, boys? So we have a bit of a problem at the moment, and that is Nunu mid is incredibly strong. I'm not kidding, Nunu mid, super good. There's a couple of Korean players playing a lot of Nunu mid as of late and popping off with the champion. I tested him out myself a couple of times to check. Hey, is this a troll? No, it's actually really good. I'm going to be breaking down the playstyle in this VOD, going over how you guys can abuse it with your buddies. I think it's best suited for when like you have a jungler like a Jarvan, like a Kindred, that can just pummel down mid lane. You get that snowball, they have no summoners, like a Syndra or something with no escape, and you just run it over the top of them. This guy has a very interesting playstyle, currently 800 LP on the Korean server playing Nunu mid. So without further ado, let's get straight into the gameplay. Jumping onto the Rift now, guys, you can see the starting item is Doran's 2 potions. The best runes is Dark Harvest, apparently. Now, I like the idea of Dark Harvest. I definitely think it's going to give you a punch in the mid-late game. But maybe into a little bit of harder matchups, Aftershock is not that bad of a rune setup. So those are the runes, guys. And now he starts looking for invades. Watch this. You got that W start, looking for the snowball. Boom. Now, in Korea, this is perfect because invades happen every single game. In your Pislo, you know, I don't know where you play, sometimes invades don't happen because people are watching Netflix or doing something, but it is one of the most potent level 1s. So you should always be looking to try and get your team to do an invade and try and snipe somebody out, face checking in a wrong position, get at least a summoner, if not a kill. It's very important to watch how he starts the lane. You'll see why this champion is so oppressive as we start and begin the lane. So you're going to be starting your snowball, guys, which is your W. You're maxing your Q, which is your eat, and that's your heal. So you can heal essentially pretty much almost like 60% health or something ridiculous when you get some AP ratios, and it is very gross. So you start in the middle of these 2 towers, guys, in the middle of the minion wave, and you start that big old snowball going straight down the mid lane. You run it into the backline creeps, just in the middle, and you one-shot that. And then you just auto, shove the wave in. You're not really looking for anything until you can get either jungle ganks, or you level 2 or level 3 and you look for a slight trade. Solo kills can happen, but it's more just getting this heart. Look at this heart. Like, there's no... Look at that heart shove. What can match that? Get that first wave in, and then you go and place a deep ward, okay? You place that on the chickens. When the jungler's on those chickens, it's going to show you where he's pathing towards, how he's doing in the jungle. It's going to give your team a lot of awareness of what's happening. Second wave comes in. He's looking for a trade here. A little bit aggressive. Now, if you can't get that trade, just put it on that backline creeps. You'll kill it one shot once again. We should see Q come out second here. Heal some health. And just shove this wave in, guys. This is all it's about. You're getting priority in the lane. The Rumble matchup, I would say, is one of the hardest for Nunu. It's pretty difficult. He has a bit of mobility, especially with that heal. But you can see, no problem for the Nunu. I'd be a little bit careful of this Graves wrapping around. He hits level 3 now. Now your E, guys, you just you go boom, 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 pitch your E on someone, and then you walk into the range, and then after a slight period, you'll stun them if they're still in that range. That's why Aftershock is very good into harder matchups. Think of things like maybe Zed or something that's gonna just completely annihilate you. You gotta be aware of that. Dropping back into the river now, looking for another snowball. Just roll this up. Roll it up. You can't dodge it. How do you dodge this shit? Although this new... Dude, this is actually a pretty good trade by the Rumble, to be honest. So you gotta be pretty careful with this, guys. The Rumble has really good trading numbers and also has heal. So you're not gonna have enough damage to kill him. But if this Trundle decided to come mid, which he should, this is a goddamn free kill. You can see the heal came out from the Rumble, actually. Didn't even notice that. Holy shit. I was wondering why he won the trade so hard. He popped his heal. Oh, the Pantheon's looking mid here. He's going to look for a trade, and he just misses it, and now he's in a terrible spot. And he's going to drop down here. Unfortunately, the Pantheon was there, and he just missed the snowball, but it's okay. He'll come out of base now, gets those boots, and he'll roll straight back to lane. God damn, you come back to lane quick, guys. Watch this. Get that movement speed. Bro, are you good, bro? He's selling items. What's he getting? What are you getting? Refillable? What are you getting? Ah, Dark Seal. He loves his Dark Seal because he wants Soul Stealer. You want that Medjay. You get that movement speed, you start stacking it up. It's very easy to get 25 stacks, and once you get a little bit of AP on this champion, you will actually one-shot the AD carry. Middle of the lane, get a snowball, and run it down. If you can hit them, it's a bonus. If you hit the wave, it's perfect. It's on a hard shove anyway. Not many champions will match this shove early. Maybe things like Victor when he gets the upgrade, but that's not until like 8 minutes or so. So just imagine this lane, but with something like a Jarvan in the jungle. Something like a Kindred. Because you land that snowball every time. Unless you have summoners or a dash, they cannot dodge it. So things like Echo do very well into Nunu mid. So you got to be a little bit careful when picking it, in my opinion. But this guy plays it so well, he doesn't really care. So he has water walking, of course, as well, guys. Move into that river. Get some movement speed. Gotta shove those waves in. Because you're Q-maxing, guys, when you see this eat, you see what I mean? It's very hard to counteract this. Rumble's good because I think you should be able to go Morello and counteract the healing. Because if Nunu can't heal to full off these Qs, then it's not as good of a pick. Look at the stun here. He's level 6. Popping the ultimate. He gets a full ultimate. Gets the Dark Harvest proc. Oi. But how good is that? Imagine this pick into something that's very like short range that has no mobility. If they have no flash, they're done. He's gonna hop his way back to the base. 6 kills on the enemy team. They're about 3k gold behind early game. This is terrible for his side. Always be looking. Like, this champion is very similar to something like the Pantheon, where you want to be running like, you don't want to run straight mid. You want to run down bot like this and just snowball it up. Don't run mid off every recall. Just run bot. If they have no summoners, they're doomed. Trying to connect with the Kai'Sa. Just misses. Did he get that Dark Harvest stack? I think he did. He's got 4 stacks now. Looking to get the Graves in the river. W's on a 3, 4. Can't quite get it. Not yet. He might try roll, but... Oh, big ult coming from the Rumble. They can't really do much here, can they? He wants to go in, but it's just not really optimal. It's just not optimal, buddy. Back to the mid lane. Snowball in the mid lane. Oh! Just lands it. Gets that stun. You see how that stun comes out? Full ult. And just absolutely annihilates the Rumble. No flash. He's dead. So guys, what you want to do is you want to land your E, those little pum 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 pum. And then when you know they have no summoners, start your ultimate. Slow them. Then they get stunned and they're going to get full copped on that AP Nunu ability ult. So Nunu actually got buffed, guys, on the patch. That's why Nunu is becoming very strong in the mid lane. He got his ability power ratio is buffed. This champion, it's not a joke. Now your teams may think you're trolling, but trust me, it's not a troll pick. I've played it myself, it's good. Gonna roll in. This wave's a little bit stacked, but oh, he lands it actually. Dark Harvest proc. Oh, Rumble ult comes out. Does he get it? Dude, he gets the kill. Will he? No, he eats. Look at him, dude. He literally just eats to like, oh my god. How good is that? Wait, but how good is that? The sustain you get from the Q is just, look at this. Look at that. Poke me to fucking 20%? Yeah, right. I've got something to say about that. If you can't kill mid, roam bot. Get summoners. Time summoners. Time their flashes. Rinse and repeat. That's all you're doing. What's up, Kai'Sa? How you doing, baby? How you doing, baby? You doing good? Hey! Grabs that kill. 4th kill of the game. 9 stacks in the Dark Seal. Rumble overextended once again. But has flash now. Oh, he's trying to get something cheeky here. Can he drift it? Oh! Nah, not today, buddy. I'm gonna back. Straight, dude, this pick is so troll. Straight back into the mid lane. And if you think you had a little bit of wave clear problems, you have that Proto Belt to clear the waves in. It's actually quite nice. Careful. You're not tanky. Like, you're tanky because of your Q heal, but if you don't get that, you're gonna get blown the fuck up. That's just what's gonna happen. So you're gonna try and drift this snowball in. You gotta be good with your angles, guys. Oi! Gets that. No ultimate available. The Jax is here, unfortunately. Oh, the Jax flashes. 14 stacks on that Soul Stealer. Can we get a snowball in? Yo, I wouldn't... watch out, bro. Please. He still has the Q for heal. Ultimate's almost up. My guess is he cues a minion to heal it full. And then he looks for an engage. Yup. They started the Infernal, bro. Oh, the Jax knows, though. But he knows the Jax. Ooh. Damn, if he kept going around into the Dragon Pit, they were doomed. He just didn't have any vision. Looking for the Rumble coming through mid. E lands it. Proto. And gets that kill onto the Rumble. He's having a bad time this Rumble. 18 stacks on the Soul Stealer now, guys. And next item is going to be a Dead Man's Plate whenever he can afford it. Probably the Giant's Belt first for a little bit of health. Starts to snowball out. Looking for the Graves. Misses the Graves, so he's going to commit for the Jax. Gets the Jax, lands the E. Has no ultimate. Looking for the stun. The Proto Belt's really good, guys, because you can position yourself to get that E stun because you got to be in the range. That's how it works. So the Proto Belt actually works very well to gap close. Bot lane skirmish. Pantheon ult in. Nunu's ready. Kai'Sa has to flash. Does he have ult? Proto Belt's in for the kill. He flashes for the ult. This is beautiful because it cuts their escape route. And he's probably going to die here to the Graves. Probably. This guy's just the fastest guy in the world. 25 stacks Menja. Water walking. I'll catch you later, Graves. So they have vision on this snowball. So, like, they know it's coming. But is there that much you can do against it? Not really. Look how fast you are. You can't run. You can't outrun that. You gotta sit behind the tower. You gotta sit behind terrain so he can't land it on you. Because you can still get dove under the tower if you're at a bad angle playing against this Nunu mid. Aborts that topside fight. Honestly, I would have loved if he kept going. His ultimate's just about up. He wants to try and focus their carries. Fully loads it onto the Jax. Not much you can really do after you blow. You've blown your combo here, so there's not much you can do afterwards. No way. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my god. And he drops for the first time. I don't know what he was doing there. He's crazy. He wanted to eat to full, but he couldn't. He got stunned or something. 15. Now as he comes out of base, you can see when this like stuff, see how it's red behind him? That's when your dead man's fully stacked. Not only is it broken, it looks cool as well. Gotta get the auto to get it. Gets the auto. Stuns him up. Proto Belt. Doesn't quite have his ultimate yet. But he's ready. If they walk in, he's gonna pop that ult. It's gonna be a big boy ult. Coming through. Dead man again. You move so quick and you really... Oh, that good's blocked by the Pantheon. I want to see more brush sitting. Obviously, sweeper guys is super important when you're playing... Holy shit, on Nunu. These guys are crazy. Nunu has ultimate. Come on, bro. He wants to get a big snowball. Watch this. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Kai'Sa has a nice dash to evade. Not much you can do on that. Proto into the E. Oh, she almost escapes. He pops the ultimate, just gets a small slow. The Trundle picks it up. Oh, damn. Kai'Sa's so slippery. So with the Stone Plate, of course, guys, you're getting extra magic resist and armor when you're in... I think there's more than 3 people in the fight. And then you can proc it for a bunch of extra health. So obviously with the Nunu perma engaging, it is the perfect item. You get very tanky. You have high base numbers. Hard engage. It is a good champion. The only thing it doesn't really have is like, I guess wave clear or that was the biggest grief I've seen in my entire life. Or has any escape after your initial W. So your mobility is high because of the W, but afterwards it's very low. So you have to be very careful of that. Play around cooldowns and do the opposite of what that Nunu just did, as they've pretty much lost the game, it seems. Enemy team is just straight up smurfing. 10k gold behind, Dragon behind. It's looking pretty GG'd. Oh, she's a little bit close here. Proto Bolt. Fearless gets the kill. He's ready to engage here. He's going to go all the way around, wrap around. 1k bounty over. Okay, he griefed that. 200 years is online. But he's just waiting for them to come a little bit closer.
포탑이 파괴되었습니다.
But this wave is kind of cooked. But they're looking to fight. Hey bro, are you there? And now we leave. Snowball straight at the Jax. He's trying to get right in the middle of the team fight. Your ultimate can be a really good zoning tool. So he pops that, flashes out, has that hourglass to engage and then get out. They get the kill onto the Jax and the Pantheon here. And now Operation Save the Base. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's crazy. Can you do this? Bro. Please chase him. I don't know if you can though. Oh, well, I was wrong. This guy's the world's fastest guy. They pick up the kill onto the Kai'Sa as well. Yeehaw. I would recommend not stealing that red buff. Yep. Enemy team has full vision. They've started the Nash, it seems. Oh, but they're going to try and fight. They pick up the Baron Nashor. Trying to disengage. Where's that Philios? He's a little bit deep. Yeah, you might have to wait, guys. Wait for them to come into your base. Pantheon ult comes through. Honestly, the world's biggest grief by the Pantheon. Philios gets a double. Where's my boy Nunu? He's moving in. How? Now they shove down mid with this minion wave and just win the game. What? Seriously, report that Pantheon. What the hell? 28 minutes, guys. If you have a minion wave, run down mid with the minion wave, tank it like this, you'll end the game. They end here. They end here? Bro, they want to end here. That's it from the VOD, guys. Holy shit. Please play Nunu mid, but play it responsibly. Do the right runes, the right summoner spells, play with a duo. Hope you enjoyed the VOD, guys. I love this pick. It's super troll, but also super strong. Until next time, I'll catch you all later. Peace.